Good morning and welcome in for another video. And starting off with today, we're in a wee beast that can barely hold my bag. And talk about snug, there's not a lot of space in there whatsoever. One thing's for certain, I can't drive like this. There's not a lot of leg room whatsoever in here, there's not a lot of light either. But let's get started, shall we, and go to Trafford. At least I've got fuel anyway, that's one less concern to worry about. Get the bag. Generally though, how can you fit any shopping in there other than two little bags? It's now 8 o'clock and we've just arrived at Man Trucks in Trafford Park. Looks like James has beat me already. And now the fun game starts where we've got to try and find where the truck is. Found it! But however, it's blocked in by the truck in front, so I've got to wait around now. And for today, I'm in Darren's truck. Not me, another Darren who works here. Oh, it does feel good to be back in a Class 1 truck. It really does. Now, there's nothing against Class 2 driving or anything, the trucks, etc. But I do like being in the Class 1. I just feel much comfortable. The higher up, better steering, etc. Overall, just more preferable experience. That being said though, I'm not in my own truck, which kind of throws it off a little bit because I want to be in my own truck. I really do. I seen it back at the yard earlier, so I don't know if all the work's been completed on it, and I'm just like the spare driver as such at the moment. Because work after Christmas in logistics, it does go a little bit quiet, so maybe it could be something down to that. I'll go have a word with people in the office when I get back as well, see if the truck is actually okay to be driven. If so, if I can switch over into my own truck. It's just that I've got more like home comforts, isn't it, when you're in your own truck. But Darren's truck is pretty much the sister model to the one I've got. So it's the exact same layout, driving, etc. So yeah, it's not too bad. Not brought any dinner with me today, so it looks like it might be a butty wagon later on. Trying to eat healthy, try and lose a bit of weight. Probably need to lose about 2 stone ideally. But I think everybody says that, don't they, after Christmas? So as New Year's resolutions that lose a stone or 2. Never happens. Traffic on the M60 on the way down as well did look really busy, so I'm hoping it's cleared up that little bit by the time we get there, because it was about 40 minutes ago or so when we came off. And we're just by the Trafford Centre at the moment as well. So it always gets a little bit busy around this area, especially on Barton Bridge. And the time is now 8:30, so I should be back at the yard for 9 o'clock. Again, that just depends on traffic a little bit. Okay, that time not perfect for the lights. I'm glad it's Friday anyway. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you've got any questions about doing HGV driving or anything, let me know down below in comments. And just before I do forget, the competition closes at the end of the month for your chance to win £100 with thanks to www.d4drivers.co.uk. They specialise in driver medicals, so if you need a driver medical form doing, or a new pass driver, taxi drivers, FLT drivers, I do believe you need them as well, go visit d4drivers.co.uk and use code Darren48 to be in a chance to win £100. best of luck for that, folks. Well, it looks like it might be a little bit longer than a half hour to get back to the yard. Looking at this traffic ahead, it's pretty much bumper to bumper now, right across until we come to 62 junction, and probably until Bolton, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if it's been an accident or is it just congestion at this time of day, with it being 8:30, possibly. The Nemesis. Oh, it does feel good to be back in my old truck after so long of being out of it. She's a good one. And for today, it looks like it's going to be a full day of trailer swaps. So, hopefully, it all goes smooth. Looks like Brian, one of the subscribers, was absolutely right when he said about the temperature changing. It's into Fahrenheit instead. So the location where we're going now to do all the trailer swaps for today is over at St Helens, one of our regular clients. So I'm going to be in and out of there majority of the day. I'm not too sure how many they've got at the moment. When I get there, I'll speak to Steve, who's there like yard marshal, and he'll be able to let me know how many trailers we're going to be doing today. Probably around 6 altogether, but I'll probably take 4 out, I think. Give or take anyway. It just depends on traffic and whatnot, doesn't it? And how quick of a turnaround I can get in and out. They normally are pretty good though, to be fair. So I'm just going to take the back route, going through Earlstown, Newton Willows area, jumping onto St Helens back roads. It's just by the Part Industry Estate, so it's not too far into St Helens area. Got any questions as well about HGV driving or anything in general regarding the vlogs or anything, let me know down below in the comments and I'll try my best to answer as many questions as I can. It's been a pretty good week so far. Nice and smooth sailing, as they say. But it feels so good to be back in my truck, it really does. I've missed it, if I'm being honest with you. It's bloody cold in here at the moment. I'm waiting for the heating to kick in. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be back in. Disconnecting all the air lines. Always store them weight in the correct positions. Don't leave them on the deck, even if it's just a quick trailer swap. Because you don't want grease all over it. First things first, got to connect that pin and the clip. Give it a little wobble to make sure it's all safe and secured. Right, let's connect these up. Now the way we normally do them with connection is make sure we're going from furthest away back to us, just so the wires don't get get muddled up and whatnot. Mine went black for a second then. And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't belong. Perfect, nice one, Snake. See you in a bit, mate. Take it easy, bud. Right, 146 pallets to be collected from here, which means you're looking at about 6 trailers. And this is the first trailer to be collected from here. So he was saying, next time I come back, just sort the air suspension out. I'm up against it, no ride height set. So next time I come back, I'm going to be doing, might be dropping the trailer in the yard where I've just come from, and then collecting a groupage which is on the other side of their yard, to then take to our place to get loaded. Then come back, then start doing trailer swaps. What's this car doing? It's literally just stopped here at the end of the junction. I'm trying to reverse out onto the main road. So yeah, it should be quite a busy one then today on here. I don't think I'll be doing it on my own all day. I think there's going to be somebody else who's going to be jumping along as well. Let them get involved for a little bit. But the good lads over at that place where I've just come from, Steve and Derek, they're the main ones. Peter's on there as well, he's a good lad. When you're driving HGVs, you've got to be like an owl. Your neck is just constantly turning, double checking all the mirrors everywhere. Making sure everything's all online for what you need to be driving. Make sure there's no headboard swings when you're going around the corners. There's quite a lot to it, there is. That's why it is quite tiring at the end of the day, because you're concentrating so hard on a lot of different things in your surrounding area. You always got to be spatial awareness, that is definitely for sure. I'm back now at the clients. Instead of doing trailer swap, this time I'm doing a live load of 18 pallets. About 3/4 way there now, nearly done, and the time is 12:20, so I've got another half hour yet before I need to take my break. But whilst I've been getting loaded, I've left it on POA because we're available for work, but we're not actually working, so that counts towards like your 15-minute break, so it's all right. Loaded up back at our yard, time for some dinner. Lunchbox for today, you can't deny it, that looks good. £4.20, the Texan burger. The burger bacon, sweet chilli sauce, and chili cheese on it. Yummy. That was bloody lovely, if I say so myself. On the way back to our client for the other trailer swap, I got diverted to Barton's Pickles, which is round the corner from where I'm going anyway. And I got a free jar of piccalilli, so shout out to Barton's. I know it's a really big company, do you know what I mean? But hey, they gave me a little bit of a little something, so it all matters, isn't it? So thank you. And I will be honest as well, I don't think I've ever tried piccalilli before. I might have had it on something, but what would you recommend having piccalilli on? Would it be like a ham and cheese sandwich, maybe? Now, the only problem I've got is getting back out down the street. So I've got to reverse it back a little bit, just so I can make the swing and get the right angle from the trailer. So I need to hit a hard left here. And then... Pardon?
Second left.
Second left, nice one, mate. As you can see, this is where their offices are based. It looks like it's just a terrace street, but like 3 or 4 of these actual houses are the offices for them, but they're bloody tight to get up and down. The trailer headboard swinging out on the passenger side is like 6 inches away from cars, and I've got about the same amount of distance on the other side where my driver's side is. I wouldn't like to live here, anyway, that's for sure. Bored of my car, we're getting knocked every time a truck drives past. And second left, the guy advised me to go. Yeah, it's a little bit tight, that left there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a turning circle here, isn't there? Just be able to swing it down. left again here. Let's go wait for this car, might as well let them past. Pretty much mount the curb a little bit so the back end of the trailer doesn't swing out, knock anything over. Perfect. And away we go. The time is now 2:15, and I do believe this is going to be our last trailer for today. I think it might have been Sean, I think it was. Well, it's collected one of the other trailers. So there's one less to worry about. Trailer number 3, complete. There's Martin's truck, Aphrodite. Oh, where's this guy off? I don't think he seen me then, did I? Ah, mate. About a 10-minute drive now back to our depot. Just seen another truck driving past at the end, one of ours. All over the place at the moment, SSO, aren't we? We're everywhere. In St Helens, that is, anyway. Unload, and then I think I've got one more trailer swap after this one still to do. So I've done 3, Martin's getting 1, and then I'll be getting the 4th after this one. Now it's 3 o'clock now. I'll probably be back here for about 4 o'clock, getting the last one. And then fingers crossed that's going to be me done for the day. Nice early dart on a Friday, that's what you want, isn't it? Don't want to work until 7 o'clock on a Friday. I don't mind doing that on a Thursday, but Friday is the day where I record my podcast. So if you don't know, I actually do a podcast with one of my friends. It's called 6 and Below Movie Podcast, and the premise of the podcast is pretty much watching films what are rated below 6 on IMDb, and then reviewing them and giving them a rating of our own, and then deciding, was it a good film but harshly done by the critics, giving it a low score, or is it an actual bad film? And we try and do like a bit of a comedy slash review on it, so starting to take the piss out of it a little bit. I'll give it credit where the credit's due. So if you like podcasts, especially about movies and stuff, new Anode, the 6 and Below Movie Podcast. I'll try and put a link down below if I can in the comments, if I remember. And this week's episode, what we're recording, is about American Ninja, starring Michael Dudikoff, from 1986, I think it is, or might be 1985. I think it's 1985, off the top of my head. It's a terrible, terrible acting film, but however, the film is really entertaining, so which makes it quite a good film in my personal opinion, because I was really entertained watching it. I've watched it 3 times this week alone, because obviously I've got to watch it quite a few times for the podcast. But yeah, if you've never seen it before, it's definitely worth going back and watching it. Over on Amazon Prime at the moment, The American Ninja. Just been speaking to Scott in the office. I've got one more trailer to do on the trailer swap, and on Monday it's a 4 AM start going down to Bridgewater with a possible night out depending on traffic. So at least there's a little bit of distance for me on Monday, which I'm glad about, to be honest, because it's been a while since I've done a bit of distance on this job. It's now 5 o'clock and it's gone really dark very, very quickly out here. It really has. And that is the last trailer collected. Now getting back to the yard probably take about 15, maybe 20 minutes with traffic. Stand over here so you can see me. Woohoo! So I should be back at the yard for about 20 past, depending on traffic, because obviously it's 5 o'clock rush hour, and finishing for 5:30, 6 maybe. Yeah, because I don't have to get this one loaded. I just got to park it up on the fence because he's going straight back out on Monday with another driver. So yeah, Job's a good one. So I am going to leave the video there for now because it's a nice bright light and you can actually see where I am and what I'm doing. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, have a great week, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.